Whoa, 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 whoa. Going on, Illuminators. Juggernauts. Powerful and unstoppable. Your observers, your participators, your benevolent determinators. Imagination, desire, intentionality, and staying power. It's an authoritative, authentic, intelligent technology that's unstoppable. Juggernauts, powerful and unstoppable. Boston C here, Boston C. Follow us abovethesun.io, abovethesun.io. Check us out. Do a couple of weekly shows. And subscribe if you want to journey with us. Otherwise, free content, no big deal. It's all good. Just got back from above the sun. Interesting what's going on here below the sun. A lot of malevolence, a lot of deceptive, corruptive, simulated reality. But you in Boston, see, we were made for this. We got this. I want to pick back up Dr. Sharnael Wolverton Sehon, her book, The Science of Miracles, talking about frequency biofield. What do you say we get into another chapter? All right, so just sit back. Anything Boston C says, take in what you like, spit out the bones, take in Dr. Sharnael, get the book, get it in on the inside. This is my second time around. It gets better every time. All right, let's start with some basics. Everything has frequency or vibration. In fact, we are electric beings. We have roughly 50 trillion living cells within us, and each cell is electric. Rock on, baby. Talk to your cells all the time. Talk to them, love on them. Change your world. Our bodies are 67 megahertz on a healthy adult day. We can move up and down the scale depending on many things. What we eat and drink, what we watch and hear, who we talk to and or about, and many other things. As we get lower than 67 megahertz, it causes issues of dis-ease. When we maintain or raise our frequency, we stay well. More on this throughout the book. Well, I love this book. This is a quote in bold. Energy can take many forms, from Carol Truman. Energy is a force that takes many forms and can be manifested in many ways. Rocks have energy. Likewise, trees, plants, soil, and insects have energy. Everything is alive and has frequency and vibration. We've been lied to. Wide awake above the sun. The earth has energy too. It measures 7.83 hertz. Even scriptures refer to frequency or vibration. Here are a few regarding the creation of earth. Genesis 1:1, God, big love created the heavens and the earth. And then the spirit, ruach, Hebrew for breath, of God, big love, vibrated over the waters. Genesis 1:3. And big love said, let there be light, and there was light. Light is energy, sound, frequency, and vibration. Light is powerful force. God is the Father of lights, and we are in Big Love's image as light. We are Big Love's multiplied light. Big Love is still lighting to us, through us, and in us. And later in scriptures, Ephesians 6:12 says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That word wrestle actually means to vibrate. So we do not vibrate against flesh and blood. We actually dominate. Rock, paper, scissors, winning every time. Tesla once said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. What is the biofield? We are frequency, and most everything has frequency. How does this affect the biofield? What is the biofield? First off, every living thing has one, even the earth. Wow, everything has a biofield. Yeah, it's a noun. It's subtle energy fields that permeate the living body. Some call it an aura. Ooh, kind of new ages, right? The religion probably just got triggered, even though we all have a religion, belief system. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm only on one page. It's going to take a while, huh? How many pages is this? Just keep going, Boston Steve. All right. The biofield is both electric and magnetic, hence bio. Bio means two or dual. The field is both electric and magnetic, which brings us to electromagnetic field. It is a dual field, both electric, radiating out, and at the same exact time, magnetizing things to us. People's field averages a minimum 10-inch radius around them and up to 8 to 10 feet out in range. Dolphins have the highest frequency and the farthest range on the planet. Horses come in second at around 350 feet, and of course, are way more attainable. Our biofield contains many things: code, frequency, light, sound, colors, maps, whatever. The biofield containing all the information of your immune system as well. So good. And all these things mentioned above are formed based on three things. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? That's the emotional gate. And what are you talking about? What's coming out of the mouth gate? Think about that. These things listed above create the code and or equations within your field, radiating out and magnetizing back in. And whatever you are, you only get a match. In other words, the law of attraction. Yep, folks, it's a real thing. Science, you do not even have to believe it. It is still going to happen. It is still the law. Just like gravity happens, so does this. Scientist Albert Einstein is thought to be the one credited for really identifying the law of attraction, saying everything is energy and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want and you cannot help getting that reality. This is not philosophy. This is physics. This is a positive electromagnetic biofield. Yes, I know I am an artist for sure. So she's drawing a little picture there just to show she got pictures too. I love that. I love pictures. Notice the positivity in the thoughts, feeling, and speech, all sending out a beautiful spectrum of life, of love, light, and truth, etc., all with positive equations. Also notice how it radiates out and also magnetizes back. Right, y'all could see that, right, like that. Yeah, isn't that good? That's good stuff right there. Now, this is a negative electromagnetic biofield. Notice the negative charge associated with each word, feeling, and thought, sending out, radiating out, and only getting a match to whatever you are thinking, feeling, and talking about. Let's break it down. Thoughts. First, let's talk about thoughts. Our thoughts are powerful. You might tell yourself that thoughts don't matter, but they do. Thoughts literally matter. Scientists have instruments to measure the frequency and energy of your thoughts. So many of us operate on autopilot that we do not even know what we are thinking. We are not consciously aware of what we are thinking or do not take the time to listen to our own thoughts. We run on different programs that may even have been ingrained in us since we were children or programmed into us through television, movies, video games, parents, music, and the world. At any given moment, we are taking in a lot of information all at once. It may be positive, negative, or mixed. It may be about another person, about a particular situation, about me or about you, about how you look, how another person looks, about what your choices are, or really anything. It's all the things. Science says our mind thinks an average of 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. What in the Sam Hill? No, not thinking 60, 80,000 thoughts a day. That's almost 3,000 thoughts an hour. That's a lot to sift through. I remember I woke up one morning and heard this inner voice that said, "What are you thinking?" I had to actually stop myself to think about that question. What was I thinking? The answer is really stupid. I was actually thinking about two celebrities who were in the middle of a divorce, Sandra Bullock and Jesse James. Honestly, I was thinking about how sad I was for them both in that whole situation. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. I have no idea why I was thinking about this. That moment really made me wonder what else I was thinking regularly that did not contribute positively to my energy. Suddenly, I had a mental image of this being of light coming in and putting this plastic white spaghetti strainer over my head. What is it called? A colander. Attached to the plastic was a post-it note. It just read Philippians 4:8. I had to look it up, and I encourage you to as well. Yeah, whatsoever things, right? Pure, honest, and just, true, loving, good report, virtue, praiseworthy. Yeah, love it. Basically, it tells you all the things that you should be thinking. Yep. Things that are lovely, things that are pure, things that are good, news, whatever's right, whatever is admirable, whatever is excellent, whatever's praiseworthy, that kind of stuff. Think on these things. I was pretty sure that was not happening very much in my own life. Thinking of good things, even having the discipline to think of good things. I began monitoring my thoughts a little more and realized just how much autopilot had taken over. Later that night, I was watching the news and I heard the question on the inside again. What are you thinking? Again, I had to ask myself, what was I thinking? Well, I was thinking about the news and all the negative things that were coming out of that box screen in front of me. Excuse me. Then I heard, is this good news? Had to be honest. No. I immediately got out of bed and put post-it notes all over my house, even in around my mom van with the question, what are you thinking? This way, I would be conscious of literally every thought I was thinking, moment by moment, with a little bit more discipline and a lot more monitoring. It seemed to really help, actually. Now my question to you is, what are you really thinking? Well, I'm thinking about reading this book, and yeah, I invite you and encourage you to slow down and ask yourself the same thing. A similar situation happened with being awakened while asleep to an inner voice inside. This time I awoke to this statement: thoughts matter. Absolutely. It sounded authoritative and echoed through me. I knew that voice inside was just not saying, yeah, like thoughts matter. It is cool. Let's leave it there for now. And then I'll come back on the thoughts. Right? Yeah, we got a couple more pages. We're going to take our time. All right? Thoughts matter. Got to get control of your thought life. It's all about your thought life. Just capturing it, keeping, I call it the gray space. Put a gray space around you. Don't let nothing comes into your gray space without your permission. Don't be taking in information that unplug. You can still know what's going on below the sun, but you don't have to take it all in on the inside. That's why you have the perspective above the sun, right? Changing your mind, the way you think, your heart, your intuition, your belly brain, your body brain, right? Getting healthy, working on your immune system, pushing away any toxicity, and then bringing you. Do your thing. Don't do Boston C. Don't do mom, dad, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, son, daughter. You, do your thing. Do it for a long time. Do hard things. Write your story. Heard a Stanford grad speaking to business school, Stanford graduates, said that. I thought that was really cool. Do hard things. Do your thing. That's somebody else's thing. Do it for a long time, decades. Write your story and then do that. Yeah, very cool. Anyhow, Boston C let you go. Love you guys. Stay in the way, stay in the path. And until next time, be whole and complete. Your juggernaut, powerful and unstoppable. Love you soon.